So, you've done loads of research and you have a whole bunch of courses that you think you might like to do. How do you turn all of that research into a list of 5 courses on your UCAS form that gives you the best chance of getting into a course that you really want to do? Is it as simple as listing your 5 favourite courses? I'm afraid not. But neither is it some dark art where you need to have some amazing insight and specialist knowledge to get it right. The basic principle you see behind the UCAS system is that it balances the need for students to have a range of choices when they apply and the need for universities to have some kind of predictability in working out how many offers to make. And so you have 5 choices. Any more and the universities will simply be swamped with applications that are not realistic or necessary. Any less and you could run the risk of not getting an offer of a place that suits you. The system works reasonably well most of the time. Last year, nearly 79% of A-level students secured their firm choice, while 12% got into their insurance choice. So how do you make it work for you? Well, first up, you need to know your existing grades and your predicted grades. Have an honest discussion with your teachers as to how likely you are to meet the predictions. Be aware that there is a very real possibility that you will not achieve what the school has predicted. The most recent data that I've seen showed only 16% of students met or exceeded their predicted grades. Secondly, you need to know if there are any specific required subjects. The bottom line is that if you're not taking a required subject, don't apply. It's that simple. Thirdly, almost all universities will publish a set of grades that they are looking for each of their courses. It'll be something like A-Levels AAB, BTEC Extended Diploma DDM, IB with 36 points or Scottish Highers at AABB. Generally, this means that if they make you an offer, it will be conditional upon you getting those grades. Finally, you need to have an idea of your chances of getting an actual offer, and for this, the new historic entry grades that UCAS shows on every course page on their website can be really useful. The data shows you the entry grades most commonly achieved and the ratio of applicants who get offers. So, if there's a large difference between the published entry grades and those most commonly achieved, it suggests the course is not actually as selective as the university would want you to believe. Whereas, if there is little or no difference at all between the published grades and the most commonly achieved grades, then the course really is as selective as they say. Similarly, if 9 out of 10 applicants are offered places on a course that interviews, you can guess that the interview isn't very selective. Whereas if only 1 in 5 applicants is offered a place, you'll know that it's a tough process. Armed with this knowledge about your qualifications, predicted grades, and the competitiveness of universities, you can now make some informed course choices. And the secret is to have a range of choices, some of which may be ambitious, some of which will be mid-range and realistic, and some will be very safe. So break down your 5 choices into the following. 1. Your stretch choices. You should use no more than 2 choices on courses that are stretching or ambitious. These could be courses that have entry grades that are above your predicted grades or are equal to your predicted grades, but where their data shows that they are highly competitive. 2. You have your realistic choices. You should then have at least 2 choices that are realistic, in line with your predictions and with data that suggests they are not overly competitive. They may still have interviews, auditions or entry tests, but you're confident that you are at a level where you can handle these, and your teachers and advisors are suggesting the applications are realistic. And 3, your safety choices. This will leave either 1 or 2 spaces for your safety options, which would be courses where the requirements are at a level that you are 100% confident you will achieve even on a bad day. By spreading your 5 choices across a range like this, you maximize your chances of getting a good place regardless of the outcome of interviews, tests, and of course your exams. Be aware that you don't need to make these decisions on your own. You're not the only one who knows your strengths, your preferences, and your limitations. So, speak to family and friends, but most importantly, speak to the university advisor at your school or college. Allow them to really get to know what's most important to you, and then really listen when they try to help you with your final selection. I hope that's helpful. Follow me and check out my YouTube channel for videos about admissions tests, interviews, personal statements, and everything else to do with choosing and applying to university. And don't forget to like and share this video so that more people will see it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.